Hey guys, you alright? So I'm just making a quick video. This wasn't planned. As you can see, that I haven't posted in like nearly 2 weeks. And the reason why I haven't posted is because I feel quite, lost as an artist, as a musician. Sometimes you just gotta say to yourself, is what I'm doing right? Is what I'm doing going to make me successful? Because I've noticed, like, the music I make, I just feel as though it's not as popular as I want it to be. Now, I know that sounds strange because, as of now, I am not known as a musician or as an artist. But I just want, like, the views. I want basically a bit more popularity than what I have. And I've noticed, like, you know how, like, there are some genres of music that is more popular or sells better than other types of music. So I'm just thinking to myself, like, should I just switch genres of music? Because my style of music is like pop, alternative music. It's a bit R&B, it's a bit rock, a bit heavy metal, which I do listen to those type of music. But I don't know if I should, like, go into the whole Afrobeats lane. I know it sounds strange, but it's like, I don't know. I think that's gonna bring out the full potential of me as an artist. And I've noticed, like, the growth in Afrobeats, particularly Nigerian music. And for those who don't know, I am of Nigerian descent. My dad is from Ijebu and my mum is from Benin City, Edo State, Nigeria. And I just feel like, why am I even bothering making this type of music that I make? I mean, you guys have seen my videos. If you go, like, just watch my videos from the past, yeah? Or just go on the playlist that says E.O.A's music, alright? And just say to yourself, if you heard that type of songs on the radio, do you think it would grab people's attention? Do you think it would sell? Like, think about it. Afrobeats is growing big. And I'm just thinking to myself, like, should I tap into that market? But then it's not something that I'm comfortable doing because I'm not, I've never made Afrobeats music. I've never made music of that genre. Let's just put it that way. And it's just like, I don't know. It's not something that I'm so comfortable with, you know? And I've never been to Nigeria before. Truthfully speaking, I know, like, if I didn't open my mouth, some of you may think I was born and raised in Nigeria or something like that. But it's like, I don't know, because if you look at the lyrical content in music, in most cases, it's based off of the environment the artist grew up in, or was born in, or spent some time in. I've never lived in a Nigerian environment. So if I was to make Afrobeats music, I just wouldn't know what to talk about. Do you understand what I'm saying? So, but then again, like, the music that I'm making, it's like, it's not it's not really taking me anywhere. And even though there are people who tell me, oh my god, I love your music, you're amazing, you're good. But I just feel like, when you are performing your music and then, like, the audience are just like, they're not really engaging in what you're saying, or they're not really engaging in your genre that you're performing because that's not what's popping. Does that make sense? It's like, being in an environment where, let's say, it's like performing your music where, it's like performing your music in a specific country where, for instance, blues is popular, and then you're singing a music that's completely different to what's popular, to what's reigning. And then when you perform your music to that audience, they just look at you like, because that's not what's popular. I know I should be different. I know I shouldn't follow the crowd. But let's be honest. Like, there are genres out there that is doing well. I know I should be myself, be my authentic person as an artist. But I just feel like the music I'm making is not really resonating. I mean, let's be honest, like, how many views do I have each video? So to conclude this topic, I'm just saying, or I'm just sort of have in mind, like, should I change my genre of music? That's the first question. Second question, do you like the music I'm already making? And then the third question is, do you think I should venture into Afro beats? Now, personally speaking, that's not a genre I'm really comfortable with because, you know, I don't feel African. Now, that's another topic on its own. But, like, I think it's because of the environment. I grew up in a white person's country, London, United Kingdom. And it's like, I'm not really, you know, I'm not really familiar with that whole Africanness and all the whole, like, because you know how in Africa they carry things on their heads, they have, well, I wouldn't say Africa, let me be more specific. You know how in Nigeria they carry things in their heads, they have things like, you know, generators and whatnot, all using bullhose because the water supply isn't stable, the electricity is not stable, and so on and so forth. And I've never experienced that before, being born and raised in the UK and lived in London my whole life. So if I've lived in London my whole life, how can I make Afrobeats music? Because I've never experienced that type of Nigerian lifestyle. Do you know what I'm trying to say? Like, I just don't want to force it. Because when it's forced, it's not organic. It's like, for instance, someone who is a rapper and is from New York. When they're making their music, they speak about things that's happening as a child growing up in New York, in that environment. And it would be kind of strange for someone who is from New York rapping about something, for instance, in India. It's like, they didn't grow up in India. What do they know about the Indian culture? How does their music relate to the Indian lifestyle when they grew up in New York? Do you understand what I'm saying? But it's like, I don't know if I should tap into that, because even though I'm not Nigerian born and bred, my parents are Nigerian. So, I don't know. I think that this is more like an open question, but write a comment down below and tell me what you think. Should I venture into Afrobeats? Thank you guys for watching this video, and goodbye.